Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your sports headlines at 11. I'm Kai Garcia for BCIT News. The return of the captain, Ryan Gauld, is set to make a comeback tonight for the Vancouver Whitecaps at the Canadian Championship Final against Vancouver FC at BC Place. However, the team hasn't announced whether he'd be in the starting 11 or on the bench. The 29-year-old suffered a sprain on his left kneecap last March during a Major League Soccer game. The Whitecaps played well during this time, making it to the CONCACAF Champion Cup final, losing only to Cruz Azul. They currently sit second in the MLS Western Conference standings with a 16-6-9 record. He first signed with the team in 2021 and signed an extension through 2027. He scored 35 goals and assisting 31 times in 111 MLS appearances. Sticking to soccer, tickets for the 2026 FIFA World Cup went on sale today with over 4.5 million applicants in the lottery. FIFA said that successful buyers will be notified by email. Hosts Canada, US, and Mexico automatically qualify as hosts, but the full schedule will only be out on December. FIFA President Gianni Infantino says that it's a strong statement of global passion for soccer. The U.S. State Department urges travelers who need visas to apply now. Additional ticket selling phases will come in the incoming months. More on the FIFA World Cup. Last week, President Donald Trump suggested that he could declare cities not safe for the soccer tournament that is set to happen next summer. He gave his examples like cities such as New York, Los Angeles, and San Francisco. This plan would alter the hosting plan made by FIFA back in 2022 and could cause a logistical and legal issues before the 2026 June kickoff. FIFA Vice President and Canadian Victor Montagliani reminded the president that the government does not decide which cities will host the World Cup. Montagliani said that in London, it's FIFA's tournament and FIFA's jurisdiction. FIFA makes those decisions. On to tennis. Roger Federer is the headline for the Tennis Hall of Fame nominees. The calls for the 2026 ballot was announced today. He was the first man to win 20 Grand Slam titles and won 103 tour-level tournaments, while rivaling the likes of tennis legends Rafael Nadal and Novak Djokovic, who were in their prime. Moving on to baseball, Toronto Blue Jays general manager Ross Atkins says that star player Bo Bichette is making progress on a day-to-day basis. Bichette suffered a left knee sprain and missed the last 3 weeks of the regular season. However, there's no set return date to the lineup. The Blue Jays are expected to release the 26-man roster on Saturday morning. They open up the American League Division Series on Saturday against the winner of the Wild Card Series between rivals New York and Boston. The Boston Red Sox are one up against the New York Yankees in a best-of-3 series. They will play again tonight. If the Red Sox win the series tonight, they will face the Blue Jays on October 4th at 10:08 Pacific Standard Time. Game 2 is set for Sunday at around the same time. Sticking to Major League Baseball, Brian Snitker, who managed the Braves to the 2021 World Series title, won't return to the dugout next season. The Braves have announced that the 69-year-old Snitker will move on to an advisory role and be inducted into the team's Hall of Fame next year. He has been with the organization for 49 years as a longtime minor league manager and a major league coach, and finally, major league manager. He led Atlanta to 811 wins, 6 NL East Division titles, and the 2021 World Series championship in his 10 years as a manager. He talked to the media at the end of his managerial tenure.
This You know, when I signed it, this was to be my last year, and I was kind of excited about it because I thought, well, you know, it's going to put a reality to it, and I was really good with it. I was very appreciative that, you know, honestly, I never thought I'd manage one day in the major leagues, let alone 10 years.
More on MLB moves. The Colorado Rockies announced that general manager Bill Schmidt stepped down after one of the worst seasons in Major League history. He joined the Rockies in 1999 and became the GM in 2021. It was their third 100-loss season. They finished 41-19, narrowly missing the league's worst. Sticking to MLB, Chase DeLauter will make his Major League debut for the Cleveland Guardians as they face elimination by the Detroit Tigers at the AL Wildcard Series. DeLauter, playing center field and batting seventh, becomes the first Cleveland player to debut in a postseason game. Manager Stephen Vogt says that the team needs to generate more offense. Cleveland struggled with 15 strikeouts with only 4 hits in a 2-1 loss to the Tigers on Tuesday. DeLauter battled injuries this year and informed a potential debut on Monday. Vogt is confident in his readiness and talent. Those were your sports headlines at 11. This was Kai Garcia for BCIT News.
Everything is changing to digital. Everything is online. People aren't just waiting for the 6 o'clock news anymore. People want their news right now. They want to be able to go onto their smartphone, onto the internet, and see the news that they want to see.
Vancouver is growing at